Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Everyday Black Man Podcast, a podcast for authentic black male thoughts. I am Riker, and I'm joined by Ari, Armstead, and DJ All Might. Follow us on Twitter at EVYD Black Men, Instagram Everyday Black Men, and the Everyday Black Men Facebook page. Website coming soon. We have a few last-minute house cleaning things to do, but it's going to be awesome. You're going to enjoy the artwork, and I hope that you will visit us there, much like you listen to our podcast every day. But I'm going to cut it quick because I want y'all to go ahead and listen to the podcast. Keep in mind, this was off the cuff and rough, and I wanted to keep it honest, so I didn't give any of my co-hosts any heads up on what the topics were going to be so that it's authentic, a little spicy, and it gets a little real towards the end. But without further ado, let's start the show.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Everyday Black Man Podcast, a podcast for authentic black male thoughts. I'm Riker, and I'm joined by Armstead, Ari, and DJ All Might. Please also welcome our special guest, Dee and Lady Godiva, Part 2.
Hello.
The new Lady Godiva.
The new Lady Godiva. We have a very interesting podcast for everyone.
Uh-oh.
We also have a guest who's going to be apparently laughing at our words, but we'll see.
Hold on. Let's let them in on a little secret. We don't know what this podcast is about.
Also, that's the other thing. I have made certain to not tell people what this podcast is about because I wanted to get actual off-the-cuff responses instead of the normal things where people, kind of hold things together.
So if you get offended, fuck you.
Damn it, DJ. We just started the podcast. These niggas only a minute and 48 seconds
No,
left.
you can keep chewing the gum. You good.
It has no flavor, and my alcohol is running out.
Damn it, don't tell them that we drink. People, please listen to your podcast responsibly. Don't drink and listen to the podcast.
Yeah, you drink
unless you're going to tweet us. If you're going to tweet
it's
us,
about drinking
as
and
you
driving.
finish that sentence,
you do one and then you do the
that
other.
mysterious bottle behind you that looks like
What's
dirty
that?
water.
You want some of the stuff that Reed gave me?
I want that purple drink.
Oh, man, you want that purple drink.
Do I got
He
some
wants
more?
purple drink.
Purple drink.
In the car.
Have some.
Send
Enjoy.
Send one of
I
the kids
got
to get the special elixir.
I could go get some more because I'm not going to drink all that shit.
You're not going to drink all of it? So first and foremost, we're going to continue a very special segment called Stop Asian Hate. And
Let's stop it.
we need to stop it.
All hate matters.
All hate matters. All right?
Yes.
We need y'all to stop picking on the Asians and go to everyone else. So
What would we be without Asians? Some of my favorite Asians in the world. Kakashi.
Exactly.
Naruto.
These are all anime people.
They're still my favorite Asians.
Ain't they whitewashed? They're your favorite Caucasian Asians.
Kakashi.
They're awesome.
Naruto.
From, the listeners.
Goku has an Asian fro, and nobody wants to speak on that.
Correct.
I mean, their whole origin story is based off of Africa, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. But what we are going to talk about is the fact that, remember those security guards who watched that Asian lady get completely knocked the fuck out in front of that apartment
What were they supposed
building?
to do?
I didn't pay attention to it.
Well,
'cause it was-
apparently they were supposed to do something because all of them were suspended without pay.
Bro, when you're a security guard, as I would know, you are supposed to observe and report. You learn that from Maul Blart, the cop.
You're supposed to secure the premises.
No, they're 11, not 12.
Security guards at mall are told not to chase niggas.
No,
Yeah.
security guards are told not to chase niggas.
Yeah, they're supposed to observe. And they observed her get her ass whipped.
Take your ass outside. They're doing it. Hey, bring that back. Stop that.
Please don't do that, sir.
Leave that Asian woman. Sir, don't hit her. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you again. Please, ma'am, are you okay?
That is literally how it's supposed to go, ladies and gentlemen. But instead,
weird.
these innocent men were denied the opportunity to make money in America.
Were any of them Asian?
Also, they were essential workers, so fuck y'all.
And they're also essential workers. I mean,
Which y'all forgot about as soon as everything started getting better. Because them niggas, man, if you weren't no nurse or no fireman, they was like, fuck you.
So help me understand. It was more than one security guard, and they didn't stop one.
I didn't watch it. They really didn't care. I just heard about it.
Oh, no, it was about four of them niggas.
But I thought they were black, guy, right?
Four
It
of
was,
them,
I think-
and none of
was it?
them got together to stop this one man.
First and
But what
foremost,
did
they
she
don't know
do?
if that nigga got a gun.
What color were they?
They ain't got no gun.
What color were
They
they?
security, not.
That's security, not police.
No security have guns.
But what color were they?
It's a lot of people who
I don't know.
security
I didn't
or
see 'em.
police who have
Oh, see, that's why they
Oh, they
get
were
paid
black.
because
Yeah,
they
because they're
weren't.
black, yeah.
Oh,
What if one of
That's
them
why
was,
they didn't get involved. I mean, they called the police after.
that's what they were supposed to do. They did their job.
What if one of them was The Rock? Would he?
I
get
think
paid?
it's because it was a woman.
What quarter?
Usually when men see, like the rule of thumb is when women get their ass beat, you're supposed to jump in and help.
Yeah, you're right.
Except for the fact that this nigga's on his 9 to 5, okay? Last time a nigga jumped into a fight, he got stabbed.
The women in my family are vicious, and I ain't jumping in any fight that's involved with them.
I mean, I understand because at this point, that one black man who called the police.
Yes. Yes.
When he was trying to help somebody.
Yes, that one.
Lady Godiva, I think I need you to repeat what you just said and move the microphone closer.
Say it louder for the people in the
Did
back.
you not hear me?
No, we did not.
I was talking about the one guy who ended up getting killed for trying to help someone when he called the police. They came and they shot him instead of the real person who was
the person black?
Perpetrator.
The guy who got shot,
Yeah.
was he black? Yes, he was black.
I'm surprised that you are telling me that this person that was killed when the cops came is black.
That's why black people don't call the cops.
Okay,
Why
you're
are you
sarcastic.
surprised?
Okay, you're being
You shouldn't be
sarcastic.
surprised.
Okay.
I think he was being sarcastic.
Yeah.
I think he was being sarcastic.
It's
Yeah.
reasons.
Being a little facetious, but
Oh, we going
Stretch
facetious.
the
All right.
vernacular.
Stretch the
it's
vernacular.
my new spicy word. Oh yeah.
That's your spicy word.
He brought
yeah.
out the
You mean your,
facetious.
Yeah.
damn it, what's the Spanish? God damn it.
We ain't speaking Spanish over here. It's Asian hate week now.
Wow.
God, I don't know what it is for Japanese.
that
Google,
was-
We
what
will-
is hot in Japanese?
We will worry about the Latins in the next election.
Did Google answer?
No, Google did not answer.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Aw.
Hey,
Oh,
Siri,
'cause
what
you're
is
pro
spicy
Siri.
in Japanese?
That's right, actually.
Ramen.
Sriracha.
Ay.
Koshin roll no kita.
Kosher
That sounds
no
like some
keto.
shit they
I
say
don't
in
believe
Bukkake.
Does sound like some bukkake.
I'm pretty sure no Asians listen to this podcast, so they're not gonna get offended.
Hey, man.
Whoa. Actually, a lot of the guys from Asian Masculinity have said that they listened to part of an episode and they didn't have any anime music, so they decided not to listen any further.
Oh,
So we need anime music to listen.
That's racism.
I mean,
they
first
wanna
and foremost,
we
the
can
fact
sing
that
our
they actually
favorite song
listen.
we always sing.
Hey, no, we need to go here at the beginning of this episode. You need to cue up the original Dragon Ball American theme song.
That's not the
Dun, 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 dun. Yuzhigyo!
Not me.
Shikyo. So about this Asian hate thing, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, the thing that I
Well, we
want
didn't expect that you were going to care.
what I
okay,
want to
cool.
bring to
Why
your
didn't you
attention
care?
is Asian hate has been a 3-month event, as we know it to be
It's been
now.
3 months since they've
Something
been
like
beating
that,
the shit
2
out
or
of
3
Asians?
months by the time they
Wait
hear.
a minute, when did Trump get in office with the Kung Flu?
I'm going to let you in a little secret.
that didn't really count.
Depending on how good
Whoa.
this does, I might just drop
Question.
this
Hey,
instead.
all right, so to add in as a subcategory to that, what is the Kung Flu Asian hate?
Well, he was right because
He was.
Well, first and foremost, there was it, but you know, we told them niggas to shut the fuck up because
Who was saying
we
Kung
want to
Flu on the
live
podcast?
first.
You?
oh,
I mean,
What was the original name from it?
Wuhan flu.
Wuhan flu.
yeah, originally it was the Wuhan flu, then Trump made it very personal for a
Kung
very
flu.
derogatory term.
Kung flu.
Kung flu.
No,
I missed Donald Trump.
it wasn't Kung flu.
What was it?
That nigga made the China virus. That nigga made that shit
China
very
virus.
purpose, very personal.
But
that
it was
like,
a China virus, though.
Chinese virus.
First and foremost, just because the WHO refused to actually hold China accountable
Because of the
doesn't
lab
mean
leak,
that it's the
allegedly.
China virus, right?
we-
Wuhan
Y'all saw
flu.
that bullshit report they released?
We still got our
No,
goods.
well, you realize the background behind that, right?
Yeah, they said the CCP was right behind
No,
them. as they
not
did
right
the
behind them.
investigation.
The CCP, the WHO,
Communist something
you
of
should
China.
no longer actually take
Communist
as a
Party of
respectable
China.
so
organization.
wait a minute.
Donald Trump said that.
What
though.
did John Woo do again?
No.
No, not John Woo.
Oh, okay.
The WHO,
You keep you
What
was doing
hell?
it.
The who?
the World Health Organization.
Oh, okay.
You know
Who?
what?
Say it again.
The
What
World
hell?
Health
Not the WHO.
So
Not the musicians.
What you telling me is Dr. Seuss is racist.
I'm also saying that Dr. Seuss is racist.
You know when I stopped respecting the Who, though? It was before then.
It was when that little bitch Cindy wouldn't give the Grinch some cake. Oh, we talking about
I think
two
it was when they
different
did
things.
that thing on transgender and they took it away as a mental disorder because they said it was mean or something of that degree.
Well,
I
they
just-
said something to that effect.
they didn't say science. If they had science to back it up, then I'm with you. But it was
science?
well the science previously, which was done a long time ago, which probably should be modernized. They
long ago?
referred to transgenderism as a mental disorder.
You mean the DSM-5?
You
Or no, 4, because 5 is the
You
current
would
one.
know better than me. But they took it away because they felt it was hurting people's feelings or whatever.
It was hurting people's feelings.
You know, transgenders do hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna lie, man. They get
No,
a lot-
the opposite.
Oh.
Us calling it a mental illness was hurting their feelings.
That hurts my feelings that they are hurt that they're
One
feeling.
thing that somebody said, you remember that comment we talked about when the girl was like, if you don't date transgenders, it's homophobic.
First and foremost, that person was the
Hold
fuck out of
on.
line.
Yeah,
Somebody made a statement that was the dopest statement I ever heard.
I'm sorry. So who thinks it's a mental illness?
I'm not going to say it on the podcast, though. Well, one thing somebody said that was very eclectic to me. Anyway, they said that the gay people fought for a long time to choose who they love. Who are y'all now to tell people who they should love? I thought that was so eclectic, like at the time.
Can I ask you, do you love yourself as a transgender or a gay person?
Don't go there. Till we have one here to defend
I mean, if
themselves.
we go keep, let's keep it all the way fucking.
don't.
Most people don't love themselves
I know that.
as is.
As a person
so
that
I'm just
doesn't
saying,
love
I
themselves-
respect the
I
person
agree.
who decides that they want to change their physical attributes.
Respect.
More, I respect that person more than someone who just hates themselves.
But you only
and takes
respect
it out
if
on
they
other
go
people.
full cut.
I'm not going.
No. I'm saying I only respect the people who go full cut.
Because I've seen that surgery.
Wait a minute.
No, that surgery is horrific.
That's how you get my respect as a transgender. If you
Correct.
go through with the surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go through with the surgery, I'm
about
100% behind you.
Cher's son-daughter person who was
So
first before
after the
social media
surgery,
did that.
and you want to
Son,
go
daughter
back to what
person.
you used to be.
Oh no, there's no take back season.
I don't think
this.
there's no coming back from that.
Well, no. There is coming back if you're born
But
with
you
one of
just
these.
got a little mangled.
If you're born one of those, there's no coming
but
back.
I need to track back to that. Before social media took over the world, Cher's fat daughter, who looked like a man anyway, became a man, and she ain't getting no clout.
Nobody cares about what women do.
Well, no. It wasn't that. It was
It's
the
a
fact
man
that
now,
nobody
right?
cared. Nobody cared what that man did.
Yeah,
because,
that's a man now.
Because we were just like, you're Cher. You're Cher's
I
child.
think the
And
transition-
we do believe in life after love.
Do you believe?
I can feel something inside
That was my jam.
myself.
No. The funny thing about that, and I'm glad that you gave me that that wonderful thing is, you realize that the guy who made autotune, they had been using it in songs for forever.
T-Pain?
And Cher, the guy before, the white guy who actually invented
I'm
autotune.
tired of white people taking what we make.
First and foremost, he made this shit back in 1980.
Didn't he do
before
that?
T-Pain was?
I think I heard the actual story where he used that on Canaries or some shit like that.
Well, yeah, they're using it. They're basically using it to map.
Yeah.
And one day somebody was like, "Man, we really wish we could do this thing with music." And the guy was like, "I think I could whip something up."
Yeah.
And so he whipped up autotune. Autotune was basically only used for pitch correction.
Yeah.
And then Cher was basically in a downward slump. Her studio basically gave her if you don't give us a hit, you fucking done. And then the guy was like, here's this autotune thing. She was like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? And then one guy was like, why don't we just
I thought you
fuck
see,
around
you
with
set
it.
it up. What you
How
I'm gonna
do
do
y'all
with this?
know this?
Oh, because I watch a lot of fucking YouTube.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everyone in this room
Don't
knows a
snitch
lot of
on me,
Vanity.
a person who I'm not gonna name.
Okay.
Also-
Roger and Zapp, I'd say they kind of used it back then if we want to count bad.
No. Roger and Zapp get it, but I'm saying like
Do we- 'cause that's
Cher
a
took
vocoder,
it to
right?
a whole
Yeah,
nother.
yeah. More of a
Vocoder, but they
vocoder.
put the tube in their mouth and just played through the
Yeah, exactly.
piano.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of
They
Roger
still
and
use
Zapp
that.
used
People
it
still
really
use that.
well. But Cher, it literally saved her career because it basically
Which I think is one of my favorite Cher songs of all time.
it is one of the best Cher songs of all time.
All right, well, but the best song is "I Got You, Babe."
Yeah, I got you, babe. I got you,
Sonny
babe.
and
Is
Bono,
definitely the
that's
best.
Cher, but
That is
they
one of the
walk down
hardest
the
beats
streets.
ever made before 808s.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. That's a great song.
I got you, babe. Oh, that's gonna be my song when I walk down the aisle.
Hey, all right. I'm here for it.
I'm gonna listen to it on the way home and look at Thugs.
Okay.
Right?
Sidebar. And look, first off, you weren't around when Justin Timberlake went solo, and you had to ride around your black neighborhood and listen to that album.
You was by yourself?
I was by myself.
I was
by
around.
myself. It was scary. I love that song.
Which one?
You loved it that much?
I
Girlfriend?
love Cry Me a River because
Oh,
I listen to that by myself.
I still listen to it now.
I like that song.
I am in a happy relationship, and I still revisit those thoughts with that
I
song.
think that helps you with
No,
your
it-
internal balance.
It's that's what you call it.
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't know it.
I appreciate you giving me that. I'm gonna use that as an excuse.
Brings you back to where you need to be.
I just thought it was
He ain't
for
really
me to go
made
visit
that.
that dark
What was
place
that-
with beautiful
that-
melodies.
Damn, I'm trying to think
No.
what album that
Nah,
was.
Nah,
about
we're not going with
balance.
that. Well, while you think of that album, what do you think about AOC's change of opinion?
What did she say? I don't
She
listen.
said it.
Remember
English.
when she was talking about Trump? Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez
Who was that?
This Hispanic lady who they
in New
call-
York, who basically everyone has rallied behind as the progressive goddess.
Yeah, but she not progressive at all.
Well, no, it's not that she's not progressive.
She's
She ain't
Twitter
got no
progressive.
fight in her. That's the only thing is she'll say it until somebody with
We dubbed her the
Till it's time to use the
toughest
power.
Twitter fingers on this side of the hemisphere.
Exactly.
pretty
She's Twitter
much.
fingers.
But the shit she says, everybody would be like,
Well, no. All I'm doing is I'm bringing forth the fact that this week she basically was saying, we're not the Trump administration where we took babies out of their mother's arms. No, you're not.
You ain't
but
sleep.
what we've done is we've decided that we're not going to call it kids in cages anymore.
Oh.
It's government facilities.
Man, but
So-
let me tell y'all something. They both don't give a fuck about these people, so we need to act like
She was
we
saying
so
that while recording it, laying in her bed with like a 500 thread count Egyptian cotton.
She
or some
not, I
shit.
don't think she got no money.
Yes, it does.
Look, just because she's had 4 years of that nice $170,000
I'll take that back.
contract.
You know what? I was wrong. She said that as she was several miles away in a lavish Hilton hotel.
To me, it's one of those.
speaking about
pivot
those kids in
issues. What they
cages.
call them? Those issues that they talk about, they really
You know.
don't plan to do nothing about.
Yeah, it is one of those issues that they don't
Like, they
really
don't
plan
care
on doing
fuck
anything
about
about.
them immigrants, both sides. Like,
Nah.
people
Well, she's
get
Hispanic,
mad
though.
over it.
Yeah,
but
she is. But
Yeah, she's Hispanic, but she ain't never been on that side of the
she's
border.
privileged Hispanic because she
Correct.
is fairer skin. Is she Mexican or Puerto Rican?
I don't know.
I forget what
She
her
grew up in
ancestry
New
is.
York, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she grew
She
up
was
in New
a
York.
bartender?
She's been
Yeah.
she's been a citizen her whole life. There's nothing to stop her from running for president, so she's not that
Not
kind of
old enough.
Hispanic.
I fuck with
No,
her
no,
because
there's nothing that stops her from running.
don't get me wrong.
Obviously, can't run until
I
your
fuck
time.
with her
but-
because she disrupts the normality of politics.
But does she?
Just with gesture, she's that new woke or that fake liberalism that they talk about a lot. You're socially liberal, but when it comes to fiscal issues, when it comes down to it, she's not gonna do
she
it.
ain't marching.
Nah.
Correct.
She ain't
She ain't
walking
marching
out.
at all.
She'll go live on Facebook, but she ain't marching.
She'll be right there with you in Twitter in front of the hall and say what she wants to say,
Well, when it
and
comes
then
to
she
vote.
going right back inside.
She ain't gonna be in the trenches.
Because she's gonna be like Nancy Pelosi in a couple years. I'm telling y'all, y'all gonna be
No,
disrespected.
not like Nancy Pelosi. She's going to be the person that Nancy Pelosi's going to groom because
Yeah.
who else can carry out her 80-year-old evil empire
First
story
off,
other than
I don't believe Nancy Pelosi even touches people of any close to brown blood.
She's pretty much white Mitch.
Right. I don't think Nancy Pelosi
Minus
even.
guns
I don't even
in
think
Texas.
that she allows the day laborers in her house and in her house to clean it. You better do that shit from outside.
Next.
I mean, it could have been worse.
I mean, she
but
put
it
on the
could've been better.
dashiki, she did a prayer, and all lives matter. That's all I know.
Oh man, I can't see how y'all niggas voted for them after them dashikis. Yeah, y'all forgot about that. I ain't vote for none of them
That's
niggas.
like saying I don't see why
Wait,
y'all
what?
still. I don't see why y'all still cheer for the Atlanta Falcons after.
Well, not let's not even take it to the
I
Falcons.
don't watch
Bring
soccer.
them up.
Let's not take it. Let's not talk about the soccer team like that. All right.
All right, Atlanta United won. All right?
First off, I'm about to say Georgia is the nation's capital
Whoa.
of toxic relationships.
Well, I'm gonna go with
You leave Quavo alone. I don't know who that other woman is, but you leave Quavo alone.
Say it to me in the
Fuck, we really
elevator.
gotta go with that, man.
Say it to
Yeah,
me.
we going into it.
Say
Since
it
you
to
brought
me in
it
the
up.
elevator.
Let's go into that.
Say it to me in the elevator, Armstead.
Man,
Come on, when he snatched up Swatty.
salty.
The
Salty.
Sweetie. What's her name?
Sweetie?
Swatty.
I like
Swatty.
Thai food like
Did you
better
say
than the next man.
Did you
but
say
it ain't her.
dashiki?
That man ain't did nothing wrong.
Sakate.
That man ain't did nothing
Apparently,
wrong.
she was trying to break his Call of Duty case.
No, he did.
I mean, first and foremost, don't ever touch a nigga's Call of Duty case ever on
low
life.
key though, he followed through with the push into the elevator. Man.
First and foremost, did you see that nigga dodge? That nigga dodged like he actually can fight.
He dodged the punch and used her
No, we
momentum
only
to
saw the
push her
elevator
into
part.
the elevator.
No, he
Man,
only
wait,
saw the
nothing
elevator
but what?
punch. The rest of us have seen the part where you see him dodge that punch.
I want us to stop and go ahead and acknowledge the black person that lost their job because they did their time card to give out that fucking video footage. Because
First
white
and
people don't know
foremost-
who Quavo is or Saweetie. So
Sweetly.
some nigga saw this shit and gave it to TMZ and forgot that they
Hey, he
did
got that
a
band.
time card for the day they were working that day and
Are you for real right
for
now?
500. It's a
He is for real.
yeah.
He is
Every
for
all right,
real.
put it like this. Every elevator has a camera. Every elevator.
Especially in New York and other places that are nice.
Camera. Every elevator has a camera.
Right.
The thing is, they delete the footage after so long. Each
Why you say
company
that?
has their
Footage, he
own
meant footage.
footages. The footages.
The footages. No, he
They,
meant footage.
after so much time
the
because
Chicago
they save
thing.
space.
Correct.
Unless they had it on servers, depending on where they was at.
They likely have a server.
That person, they review to make sure nothing salacious happened.
That's a
And they
$500 video
recognize
game,
that
man.
nigga.
That is a $500 video.
That nigga that was working that day thought it was smart to be like, oh shit, that's Sweaty and
Sweaty.
Quavius. and turned it
Clevis.
in, not
That's
realizing
not sweetie, that's
your
salty.
time card and the timestamp on that fucking video match, you idiot. And TMZ only probably gave him $500.
He could have got more
He probably could have.
because they just broke up. He probably got a good band.
But
too.
before y'all start discussing, I just want to let them know I don't give a fuck about both of them niggas. So, you know.
Swatty, no Quavo?
No Swatty, no Quavers?
I don't give a damn about Build a Bitch, and I don't give a fuck about the dyke lesbian man whore bitch.
Wow, those are very accurate and apt
Only
descriptions.
Migo I acknowledge and
Moving on.
respect is Offset because he
Take
clearly
off. Work every day with no day off.
Exactly. Takeoff
No, not
told
literally,
them
not
he
literally.
was not going to have any women that they were going to hook him up with. He's going to keep his shit on the down low like God intended.
was Takeoff like named after the condom when he sexually assaulted the woman that he didn't have enough evidence for.
He
or-
took it off.
Correct.
Okay, all right, cool.
That was a stealth. And secondly, since it didn't go to court, technically he's not guilty.
2 questions.
That man ain't guilty.
When Quavo did the,
I mean, no, he's definitely guilty,
When
Armstead, but
Quavo did
we're
his-
giving him...
He did
It's
not
a
see
stealth,
criminal
nigga.
charges.
It's a stealth. A stealth is technically sexual assault.
yeah, it was.
Nah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on,
God,
but-
are we teaching you a moment right now?
Fine.
Wait a minute.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I wasn't listening. Repeat all of that.
Stealth. It's when
What did he do?
you slip it off.
When you slip off a condom while having
Oh,
sex with someone.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa, I said sexual assault.
whoa.
You took it two
Wait,
steps to the
wait a
right.
minute.
She didn't
Wait.
know?
Wait.
But
He did.
didn't know?
wait, hold on. But she agreed to the sex with the condom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So how
That's why I said
rape?
sexual assault.
Hold on. Women,
Without her knowing?
I'm glad we got
She
women.
can't feel it.
Hold on.
That's a no-no.
Hey, no.
That's the.
So I read Armstead. First off, as y'all need to go ahead and acknowledge the fact that we all know that women know when the condom's not on.
yeah, they know.
As 2 women here, y'all know when the condom's not on.
Yeah.
So did you complain before or after the fact?
Well, when did she complain? That's the question.
She
It
complained
seemed like she
after the
complained when
sex when she
TMZ
did
was
not get
involved.
pregnant.
Oh, no.
Am I the only one that knows how to break the condom?
I mean, look, nigga, I've broken many condoms in my life, but I'm not gonna go on the podcast and talk
First
about
off,
that
I
shit.
won't confirm
I
I won't confirm or deny
Of course,
that
you're not the only one that knows how to break
in my
the
single life.
Without touching it.
No. What he said is he wasn't trying to break the condom.
So first off,
He just broke the condom.
Nobody said you had to use it. You just had to prove that the condom
First and
was.
foremost, Red Rocket, we asked for you to do a humble brag.
You're not paying attention to us.
So nobody. I was always told that you had to prove that condoms was in the vicinity. Nobody said anything about putting them on.
So
Wow.
See, my thing is this. I thought we were talking
How
about
don't
the
you
whole
have no
elevator
children?
thing. So this is
No. This is going from elevators
Yeah,
to
I'm
the only
stealth.
So I don't know about the stealth thing.
Okay,
Okay,
stealth
what
is this. Stealth is a sexual assault where a woman agrees to have sex with you, and mid-coitus, I wanted to use that word, a man decides to remove the condom to further enjoy his
on.
pleasure.
This is a nigga announcement that
Without
coitus
her
means
permission.
fucking. Go ahead.
Well, she had.
Thank you,
He
thank
had
you.
some kind of permission. He just ain't have full permission.
yeah,
Exactly, he didn't have full permission.
As in, he
That's
didn't-
why it's
he
sexual
didn't-
assault.
He didn't have permission to
I
not
mean-
give her child support of 6 figures for 18 years.
Wait, so she got pregnant out of
No,
that?
she didn't. That was the problem.
No, she didn't. That's what you complained.
Yeah, that definitely was probably
That was the problem because
Fact.
if she got pregnant,
if
you
I
know.
say choke me during sex, then you end up choking the hell out of me. And I
Well,
die.
first and foremost,
Is that okay?
first and foremost, you don't have
Yes.
to bring up kinks right
First
now,
off,
okay?
First
Yes.
off,
Tell me.
all I gotta say about that is my nipples are hard. Secondly,
Saying, you
Second-
right. It's all about communication. Had he said, look, I'm going to take the condom off, and she said, okay, that's a different subject.
I just want to know when he threw it off, did he scream "take off"? And then when Quavo threw her, he said "Quavo!" Like, did they do their signature move when they do it? Like, cause he looked like if you watch the video when he throws her against the elevator, it was Quavo. Like,
Offset.
that's all I wondered. I didn't
I
give
just
a
don't
fuck
know how you
about.
didn't think a nigga named take off when
Plus-
take it off. I just don't know.
Take off.
And she didn't care.
So when did okay? So when did
That happened
happen?
several years ago,
Wait,
but due to
Takeoff-
insufficient evidence.
Yeah, Takeoff thing happened a while ago. It just like found out that it was not enough evidence. Meaning he paid her off, they threatened her,
That garbage
or
figure?
they couldn't find the condom.
she didn't care.
She didn't
So,
care.
so
Of
this
course she
lady had a problem because she didn't get pregnant.
That's the real reason.
That's
But they
alright.
never went
No,
with that.
let's be fair to everybody. That's what we are niggaciding, which is a nigga decision. That's just what we
Yeah,
think.
'cause she would have been pregnant. Things would have been.
Because if she was pregnant, it wouldn't be a problem because you got him for 6 figures or something close to.
A little bit.
I mean, look, people act like Takeoff ain't got money, but that nigga's been the one Migos you ain't never seen spending his bread like the other 2 niggas.
Because
He's
the
like,
nigga's not awake.
exactly. The nigga Takeoff is asleep most of the day, like a vampire.
Yeah.
He only comes out to get thoughts, and then he returns home to his lair
How do we know he's...
in Lawrenceville, Georgia, because he's the only one who didn't move out.
Oh, move out of where?
Out of Georgia.
Did you give out his address? Let's give out his
No,
address.
actually, no. I forgot that because Offset moved back when it was, convenient and he could get a, house.
When he moved back and he went to the house, did he scream, Offset? I just wonder if they do that every time. I'm sorry.
Y'all know it's probably her fault she didn't get pregnant because she wasn't ovulating.
I mean, do
Are you
thoughts
wanting-
go out and actually
Are
try
you
to
body
find?
shaming a thought?
She is thought shaming.
How is she sure it wasn't her
Are
fault?
you saying this thotty bitch is sterile?
Wow, you just
Not
really
what
made
I
some
said,
assumptions there, DJ.
sir.
Well, at some
Just
point
because
in
you
time,
got your J. Cole's on does not mean that you can just
want
make
to say,
those leaps.
I just want to
She
say.
better not been ovulating.
I just want to say. Thotty
Put your
bitch.
fingers in the
I
air
really
if
have
you're a real
follow,
one.
Jake, hey, look, man. It's the Migos and nobody cares. They want to be like Future. You can't be like Future without 10 kids, right?
Right.
I mean, yeah, but at the
Offset
same
is
time,
halfway there, by the way.
Offset
But
is
he's successful.
father of 4.
Exactly.
He
And
was almost
and
there.
he was smart. He's like, I'm going to get this untalented bitch that got a lot of money pregnant.
Whoa, we going with calling Cardi B
Wow,
untalented?
she could dance.
She can dance, all right?
Yeah, we
She's
know.
got
that.
at least one skill.
We saw that before she got famous.
I'm talking about that was her talent.
When she had the lopsided nipples.
that is a talent.
First and foremost, they got corrected.
Oh, yeah, she
They
did
got
eventually
corrected.
when she got money, when she had the crooked teeth and nipples. Remember?
I don't know where her nipples were.
First and foremost, the cricket teeth,
First off, if you go on X videos, you're going to see them everywhere.
not just X videos, nigga. Just go and type
That's
in.
my site of preference. If y'all want to sponsor the Everyday Black Man podcast,
X and X, that's the same thing.
we support all of you.
We do.
I just can't get past the voice.
I mean,
Ah,
that's a good.
Her and
That's a
Megan.
good enough reason.
Megan the Mayor.
You leave Megan the Stallion alone,
Mirror.
okay?
Meg the wrestler?
Megan the Stallion.
Look,
We're not going into this.
Look, man. All
I
right.
will delete half of this whole goddamn
She is
episode.
built like China.
Bro,
I'm not saying that
Megan
she's
the
not
Moose.
built like China, but
I
we're
swear
gonna
to
give
God.
her
You
the
remember
respect
China?
of the name.
if she would have walked in this
wrestler?
room, y'all would not think me or are the strongest niggas in here.
Say that again.
If she were to walk in here, me or would not be the strongest niggas.
Say it
in here.
again with his name.
She ain't
yeah.
strong. I'll tell you right now, she
Armstead.
ain't stronger than me. You might be the same strength.
If
She ain't strong.
I got it. Left the room.
Who the fuck?
If she were to walk in here, me or Armstead would not be mistaken as the strongest niggas in the room.
Thank
tell
you,
you right
DJ.
now.
I'm just
She ain't
saying.
gonna be stronger than me. But
She-
she might be the same
First and
strength.
foremost, you leave that stallion alone, all right?
Bro, she got more
You
meat
don't
on
know.
her
She
neck
might
than
have
Lex
that back
Luger, man.
foot that just is undefeated, all right?
She's huge.
But she got them legs that the women be talking about. I don't get it. Maybe because I don't twerk. I don't get what
The
they talking about.
cellulite is
Her
cool.
knees.
The
I get
cellulite
it.
They
is
said
cool.
her knees. They
love
said
legs.
she
No,
got
no,
them
no.
knees.
She got extra padding around her knees. I mean, that may
Because
be
Tory
useful.
Lanez didn't shoot that.
They
I mean,
said her
again, I'm
dances-
just saying, she got extra padding
They
around
say
her
her
knees.
dances
But
is
you know what? You
amazing.
gotta have that good toe spread to have that.
She's
good squat
also in
position.
her early 20s. Give her a little time.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that shit ain't gonna work for a while.
First and foremost, you let this woman twerk like what's that single black woman?
Well, she had all that practice.
That and also, I mean, what?
She played in Flintstones. Halle Berry. Yeah,
Oh.
if Halle Berry can do it,
But
She just sued us.
she's with partisan. she's
like-
with. She's
she
with.
like
first and
nobody was
foremost,
her
that
name.
actually that's a win for us, Halle. All right,
Halle Berry.
we got Halle Berry.
Berry.
Halle Berry.
She's with partisan Fontaine, right now.
Exactly.
So
She
I
is?
mean, with the if
First
you-
and foremost, partisan. That's actually a plus for you because
I mean,
now
that-
niggas know who your name is.
yeah, but also
Name
Berry?
recognition.
Halle Berry. Oh.
Yeah, she's starting to age now. I mean, she's still look good, but she's starting to age.
Yeah, but she can still twerk.
Oh, J Lo just posted a picture of her without makeup and a sew-in, and that bitch look crazy.
I mean, J Lo's looked crazy for the last decade.
yeah,
Y'all
but
niggas is not looking.
she looked like crazy as we assume she is for being Thanos with 6 Infinity Stones on her fucking figures.
I mean, she about to get 10 before her end of her life. I guarantee it.
And there's three women that I've
Hey,
seen recently that were really
also
good
non-black
at that age.
viewers and women that support J Lo. When was the last time she was Latin in any of her movies?
Did
Damn.
you see that stripper movie? I didn't see it.
Well, she wasn't Latin in that one.
I did.
Last time she was Latin in the movie.
Tell
Good,
us,
good.
Wesley Snipes was
Lady
famous.
Godiva, was she Latin in that movie?
No, they didn't really.
Did she bust it wide open good enough?
They said she
She
did
knew
well.
her shit.
I ain't do it. I ain't watch it.
She was
What
what?
was the name of that movie?
She knew her shit.
6 Bitches and Cardi B.
No.
I don't know. I wouldn't watch.
It was called Strippers in Paradise.
That's not the name
the
of it.
sequel.
That is not what it was called.
It was,
No.
in my mind.
No.
What was it called for real? Y'all don't.
No.
Hell no, because we don't watch bullshit.
Yeah.
No,
true.
they said it was pretty good.
Hold on. It might
I
take
know
me-
niggas said it was pretty
It
good.
might take me like 5 minutes.
All it is it's a movie. Remember
Just
we were talking
Wikipedia
about.
Cardi B.
Remember, Reed,
Hustlers.
Reed, go back, go
It
all the
was-
way back.
It was Hustlers, yeah.
Hustlers.
Remember when we talked
Yeah.
about how those Wall Street guys always have a fat pocket of money to burn, and so those women was stealing them. That's basically the premise of the movie.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
Or hold on. Did they victimize white men tricking?
Oh, they did not victimize white men tricking.
That's victimization of a white man tricking because it's just white man tricking. They're trying to give it a crime
Yeah, they are.
title when it's really just white niggas tricking.
It's not even hustlers. It's just
white niggas
women take advantage of white guys who don't get laid. The movie.
I've been to Costa Rica. I see what white dudes tricking look like.
To which Reed is like, wrap this shit up. Wrap it up.
Next.
I like Takeoff.
Okay, all right. This is another one that is near and dear to my heart. Have y'all seen all the people now who are deciding that they're going to rewrite what happened in 2020?
What?
With Trump or like
The whole spectrum. So right now we're getting to the point where people are saying things like, remember, we've all had periods where we don't wear masks. Or we've gotten to the place where it's okay for you to just go outside, go down to your local bodega. You don't need a mask for that. I remember a time.
Were these people white?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember a
saw the South
time
Park episode.
where white people were saying that if you went outside without a mask, you're going to die immediately and violently. But now it's like, because everything's open back up, people are like, no, man, I was always like this. And then you ask them the one magic question. The question that they hate answering is, you got that vaccine? They're like,
You got that vax, baby.
I told you once Donald Trump got out of here, all this mask stuff was gonna go away by I said May, June, somewhere.
you did call it as May.
Yeah,
We
I
gotta
did call
thank
it,
him,
man.
but don't forget to thank him for the vaccination. That was him.
Well, first and foremost, no, because remember, he took all of Obama's shit, so Biden gets to take his shit. So the 200 million vaccines, that's all Biden.
Sounds like white privilege. Okay.
Exactly.
I'll go with
Exactly.
it.
This white privilege on white privilege.
Yeah, all right. Colonizing the rights.
Exactly. He's colonizing the right, which it's been pretty funny is that like Donald Trump was so pissed about the infrastructure bill when the nigga had 4 years and then bring out an infrastructure bill.
And it's kind of terrible because y'all rose and
No, it's not kind of terrible.
It's-
It's super terrible.
Yeah.
Because how many trillions of dollars was the initial plan that he went over during the campaign? It's 7, ladies and gentlemen. How much is he giving your asses right now? 2.
210.
You know what you're gonna be able to do with $2 trillion? Next to nothing.
It's nothing going to like road. Like it's like 210 going to roads and bridges.
Yeah, 210 billion. It sounds like a lot.
It's not.
But you
Really
got to
need
think
send it
about,
to downtown Atlanta because them potholes.
Bro, that
bro. They're
just
not even
fits
gonna use it
Atlanta.
on downtown Atlanta. They only gonna use it on the highways. It's federal money.
That's crazy.
This whole thing reeks of bullshit, and no one wants to talk about it. I mean, I got off topic from us talking about the vaccine, but let's go in on this topic because this infrastructure bill is trash.
Y'all lost
It's
it.
actual
They're gonna
trash.
pass it.
Oh no! Republicans are gonna fight them, and that's the thing about it is we've
But the
reached the point.
Republicans are fighting it for the wrong way. They're talking about you're raising taxes on rich people.
Who gives a fuck? If you make $40,000, I'm sorry, you can
That's
suck
three-
my
that's
dick right now.
$33,000 a month.
You don't count as a person.
Month?
That's $33,000 a month.
Correct. If you're making $33,000 a month, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it plain and simple. You're literally making too much money for you to have a complaint. You already don't pay real taxes, so we know half of y'all not even gonna pay for this shit.
That's $33,000 a month.
And
Y'all
they still
understand
aren't
that?
complaining.
What the fuck are you gonna do with the money that you spent on your taxes? Oh wait, you're gonna do the same shit.
We
you
was
was doing
watching.
before.
Everybody sit on that guy on the hill. Tomorrow. That's really not that much. I'm like, well,
No
look, give it to me.
shit. No shit.
Give it to me.
Exactly. Like, I mean, it's really not that much money. It's like, so you're getting taxed from 21% if you're a
Anybody
business.
tell you money ain't everything, they ain't never had it, or they won't give it to you.
Correct. Well, no. They always say that money ain't nothing when it's them talking about you getting money.
What Drake say?
When it comes to there.
Cash, money isn't everything. Niggas without money claiming money is not everything. How did that go? Something
First
like
off, we don't quote that nigger in here.
that. Hey, we do.
We do quote that nigga.
We do.
Hey, first off, y'all know I just gave him props by giving him the hard ER, right? He ain't never been called that before.
Everybody.
We
likes
don't
Drake.
we don't dislike him.
We don't dislike him. He makes good music.
He's a culture vulture. He's a culture.
No,
vulture.
he's not a culture vulture.
Yeah.
He's a culture pirate. All right?
He's a pirate,
He's a cultural pirate.
or you just call
Because,
him
you know,
gay?
he's a little saucy.
Are you calling him gay?
He's a little saucy.
He's a
He's a
little
little saucy.
twang.
What's wrong with
Yeah, he got a little
sauce?
sauce.
What's wrong with
He's got a little
I
sauce.
respect him.
We all like a little sauce.
I mean, no. We don't all like a little
When
sauce
you gotta
the same
rap
way.
with your hand up like this,
When you got to put your hand up
Boy,
like
you gotta
this-
have a drip in it though. For real though,
But
like a
you
little
got your
sauce on
attention,
the go by. Hell yeah, got sauce.
well, first off, the Weeknd got our attention because he helped him write those songs that we
Exactly.
love so
All
much.
those songs that you love, that's all
We like
Abel.
The Weeknd, too.
I forget what the
Oh, yeah,
Weeknd's
we
last
do.
name is, but Abel. That's all Abel right there.
Yeah, exactly. Homeless
like
nigga
the
that got
Weeknd.
talent.
His name is Abel.
I call him I call him
No,
talented homeless
it's
nigga.
Audrey, ain't it?
No. The Weeknd's first name is Abel.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about
But-
Aubrey.
No, we don't talk about Audrey. All right, Audrey Graham.
Aubrey.
Aubrey Graham can calm
Who
down.
named the kids Aubrey?
That was
Jewish people.
for the.
I had a question.
He carries.
No, let her get a
his
question.
albums are like movies.
DJ, let her get a question in.
She's talking about the face.
Okay.
I never got to ask.
Go ahead.
Or Google.
No,
So what happened? What was that?
that's like a car accident. It's a drunk driving, man. Because the guy that wears the red suit, whatever his character
It's
is,
not permanent.
no, he didn't perform the Super Bowl with the
I
face.
didn't look.
You should be ashamed of yourself. That was a great performance.
That was actually one of the best Super Bowl performances in a long time. But
I
nobody
didn't
watched
watch it either.
Yeah, because remember that's the one where he's
I don't
looking
even know
around,
who won the
like,
Super Bowl.
Where am I?
I was doing
But
stuff.
that character.
No, he actually did a
got-
really good
Yeah, he
performance,
did.
and it's actually worth it because the performance it kind of capsulizes the whole thing that you saw with the face.
But
because the whole thing was about how Hollywood changes people, and people wanted to pretend like, oh, well, it's too high.
Well, your
art.
dread said, bro.
Exactly, that also as well.
Black Twitter bashed it for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Because Black Twitter is a bunch of haters who don't fucking do shit, and we need to stop pretending they're not.
Fuck you, Black
They
Twitter.
need to get Michael Rappaport bitch ass.
No, I do hate Black Twitter. It's just it ain't.
I'm okay with it.
I'm gonna call this "Fuck Black Twitter" the sequel.
No, Black
shit.
Twitter's okay.
No. I like their memes.
Because you are part of Black Twitter. Nigga.
No. We're all technically a part of Black Twitter. We all talk about things when people die.
Yeah, but we don't.
Can you call it a
What's
mulligan?
with that laugh?
Because I had to throw in the white laugh because
You're
that's
not
what
on
white people
Twitter?
do.
Don't,
They-
hey, I just got on there not
It's
too long
toxic.
ago.
You don't
It's
wanna be on
yeah.
there.
I mean, Black Twitter. It's just people
Just-
basically just
just
being on
follow
their
everybody.
bullshit.
It depends. Do you like Twitter porn? Because there's a lot of that shit on there. And how do I
Oh,
know?
Black Twitter is 40%
it finds
porn.
You. It finds you.
It's
yeah.
40% porn.
You don't have to You don't have to look for it. It just literally.
Oh no. The further you get into Black Twitter, the more
Yeah.
porn you're gonna see.
I was scrolling and boom, Freddie Gibbs love titties.
But you're
Like,
not
it was
even
just
on
like,
TikTok.
I will never.
You on
download-
TikTok yet?
I will never.
I don't even
do
got on TikTok yet.
Bro, I'm
No,
telling you.
well,
you'll love
TikTok is just whatever you like to the nth level.
Speaking
TikTok
of
is the best
TikTok,
social media site now.
Well, yeah, it is because it's whatever you like to the nth level.
Correct.
It's literally everything that people said Facebook was gonna be, but
Yeah,
somehow
but
worse.
Let's call it for what it is. For you people that got 1,000 IG followers or 500 IG followers and 50 to 60K TikTok followers, nobody gives a fuck. You're not famous.
No, you're not. And on top of that, stop living in your mother's basement. No
Yeah.
one's fool, Greg. We all know that you're in your mom's
You
basement.
still don't have talent, you stripless bitch.
Exactly.
I'm not
Greg,
gonna.
I get the fact that your mom wants to let you live in her basement in New York for the rest of your life so you can be like, Soho, but no one cares.
No. I saw somebody I know literally post
Have you ever
that.
been to New York?
They post on their IG that I just
I don't
got
think you
50K
have.
Twitter followers and like I don't or 2 TikTok followers. I'm sorry. Like it's like okay.
You realize half of TikTok followers are bots.
Or
So you
Asians?
didn't win anything.
People are celebrating that.
First and foremost,
no monetary.
you
gain.
leave their Asian followers alone, okay? Who do you think started TikTok?
Don't knock entertainment
followers do you
purposes.
have?
Yeah.
I have no idea. On what?
On TikTok.
Oh, TikTok. I don't even know how to use the thing.
It's awesome.
And you're still not coming in because you got to talk into the mic.
Oh.
I mean, that came in good.
You just
I
got new
usually-
followers.
You just got new followers based on
I
that.
just watch stuff.
That's it.
Yeah, I just watch
No,
stuff, but
no.
I don't.
I refuse to watch him. When he sends them to us, I don't even acknowledge them.
I mean, it's just the way for me to.
I watch them because they're always hilarious.
No, I don't care for it. I just get turned off to the
I
app.
probably have no followers.
Well, you know what really turns people off? Kevin Samuels.
The GOAT.
Yeah, I like Kevin saying.
Kevin Samuels has been saying some just straight up disrespectful shit this whole week.
king of
and it's
logic.
made a lot of people say, more violence!
So what did he say this week?
So
You don't
Kevin
like
Samuels
Kevin
for the
Samuels
last
because your face went
2 weeks. If you could see D's face, you would know.
So much disgust.
If you could see D's face, you'd be saying, damn, that's so much disgust. But Kevin Samuels basically told women a hard truth that they didn't want to hear,
What?
which is if you're dating a man who makes more than $200,000, that nigga's not
Let
faithful.
me come in there.
Go
he
ahead.
said it's that guys do not cheat. But if a lady is talking to another person, that's called cheating.
Oh, yeah, because, you're disrespecting the kingdom, all
Just
right?
talking.
What was she talking to him for?
Exactly. You don't need no friends but your mama and your sisters.
Why can you tell that
and
other your
friends.
man to resonate that information to
I
that?
have,
Exactly.
I have male friends. Doesn't mean I'm cheating. But if the other guy's actually doing the stuff with another woman, that's
First
not
and foremost,
cheating.
as long as he's faithful with his money, that's all that matters.
Secondly,
None of this is making sense because as a woman that gives birth to you, males in this
Why
world,
does that always
I don't
come up?
understand why it's
I'm
Because it's part of the sign language.
As a
Shame.
man who's skinnier than that woman to give birth to you, like that's what, like what kind
I'm
of
just
That's,
saying,
that's
though.
a continuous.
as Kevin
saying,
Samuel
though,
says,
that
that's S. That's shame in the sign language that all women talk.
No, I'm saying.
Shame, ignore, guilt,
I'm gonna put it
nonsense.
out there like this. See,
I like
a
that.
key that can open up any lock. See, that's the master key.
Correct.
But
A lock
a lock
that can be opened by any key is a
That's
shitty lock. That's one of our staple hoods on this podcast.
hey, all right.
However,
also-
we always
I know.
say ho on ho.
Side note, the only reason why I don't agree with Kevin Samuels, most of the things that he says, is because that most of the time he showcases,
You got to talk into the mic.
he showcases these shitty women. He never finds like a
Thank
well-rounded
you.
Hold on.
that
Wait.
knows her
Thank you.
shit
Wait, I want to let you in on a little secret.
All these little hoes are little hoes. They don't
Thank
know.
you.
I want to
They
let you in.
just
I want you in on a little
trashy
secret.
females. Like,
A lot of
find
women are
somebody
like
with some
that.
class.
I want to let you in on. I want to let you in on another
That is
secret.
true.
That's not
A
true.
lot of
Like,
women are
how
like
come-
that.
Whoa.
I need to see your face.
I
You need
don't.
to come here.
I want to hear him talk to a woman with some class.
First and
I wanna
foremost,
hear
he's
him
talked to
talk
plenty of
a
women with
that
class.
knows
But
what the fuck
didn't
But
he
the
talk to
but the
women
women
with
with
six
class are smart enough.
Move over.
I can't remember.
But before he addresses what he
Fishing
addresses,
that.
I only have one tidbit for the birth givers. Nobody asked to be born. Go ahead.
Pause. Okay, where were we at?
Nobody asked.
Because she said something and she said something. And that's Lady Godiva and Dee. And we're gonna go with you guys about why Kevin Samuels is awesome. Because I want you to understand, y'all are speaking for the minority. Those are the majority. Just like niggas. I've come to the realization that niggas outnumber black people
Yeah.
in
Correct.
America,
Yes.
of course.
Yes.
Yes.
And I never knew that. I always thought black people outnumber niggas.
And then he got realistic.
Then he looked in the mirror.
But just like we're just speaking on one side of the spectrum, we can reverse that too and be like, yeah, niggas don't give a shit. But
Correct.
cheating and like multiple women, like, hey, but it's set up for men to be like that. We didn't make the rules.
Well, it's
That's how
not
it
just
is.
set up. That's actually why,
Actually,
biologically, why a lot of men have this quote unquote midlife crisis.
You know what's-
midlife crisis? You realizing that, oh shit, I can have a whole nother family.
What's a good-
I mean, it's sexist, but I've been watching or reading a whole bunch of hard times create strong men, and that's one thing that I do agree with that guy on to a certain extent. I'm not saying that you should
white
have,
racist guy?
but
I mean,
what-
yeah, he's a white racist, slight nationalist, but he does have points every now and then.
But-
I also, at the same token, believe that you should stop watching porn. It really does nothing good for you.
First
and
off,
it's
you stop.
terrible.
You've gone too far.
Yeah, you ain't.
Did you
ain't
stop?
gone too far.
Did
Yeah,
you?
I did.
Boo this man.
You can boo me, but he's right in that sense. He's saying,
let me
look,
get
it's
your
better
sex
for
history
you
real
to have
quick.
sex with a whore than for you to jack off. And I mean, I can't help
I
but
think
agree
you
with
shouldn't
nigga.
watch that much.
I don't think you should watch it at all.
First off, all right, on that, we masturbate for different reasons that women do. It's for the dopamine.
I mean, there's one exception.
for the dopamine.
There's one exception, and that is if you're about to make a really bad decision.
That too.
That's
But
the only
again,
reason
you
that's
need
acceptable.
You need the release of the chemicals in your brain to be like, all right, I'm about to do something stupid. But also, since we got two women here, one familiarizing herself with America, one that's been here, we don't know what the average
Greatest
black
country in the world.
American black woman is in America. We having that discussion 2 weeks ago. It was I think it's the last episode. But what is
Something
the
like that.
average black woman in America? We were trying to debate that.
I feel
And we
like
were
y'all be around the good ones because y'all the good ones.
Yeah.
But the
Exactly.
bad ones.
That's the biggest problem is
I
that
think the one-
y'all never hang out with the average black
the
woman.
ones walking around with the rompers and the different skittle colored Florida looking bitches. I think that is way
saw
more.
how quickly
I
she
think-
looked down.
Yeah, I
The
think
ones
that's
who listen
way
to
more,
Cardi B and call her queen.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's way more common than y'all.
That is way more common.
And I'm speaking.
We
on-
went to school with them women.
Perfect
ones that
example.
call themselves the city girls of the
Perfect
world.
example.
Oh, city girls of the world, girls.
And this
The ones who listen to Megan Thee Stallion be like,
and this adds into what he said. Niggas outweigh black people, or outnumber black people. Me coming from New Orleans, I ain't seen too many black people. I saw nothing but niggas up and down there. I ain't gonna
And they
lie.
was twerking in the
Yeah,
street.
everything. We knew when Florida came in. We knew.
Oh,
when,
you knew when Florida
We
man
knew
was
who
there.
was local. It was just like I was telling my person. I was like, God damn, there's a lot of niggas here. Like you see another black person, y'all make eye contact to make sure y'all both safely.
Exactly. Like, you good? You
All
good,
right,
bro?
Yeah, like, but it's
Don't cross that line,
so
nigga.
I think We had that discussion last week, and we think that number that you think is the minority is the majority of black women.
And it's sad, especially.
And it's because
it's not necessarily that it's sad. It's that going back to the white neo-national guy, he's right in the sense that, you know how many hours it took for the person to actually earn the equivalent of a gold bar back in 1968?
How would we know that?
I know, you wouldn't. But it would only take you 33 hours if you were just somebody who flipped burgers at McDonald's. Because the American dollar is based on gold. So your money, while you made only $3 an hour, because it was based on gold, you really made $33 an hour. Based on that same sort of standpoint now, the average person would need to work 171 hours in order to earn that same bar of gold. The reason that this is important, not me trying to just tell you
fiat currency and all this nonsense.
No, yeah, it is because of fiat currency. But the reason that's important is because a nigga used to be able to have a whole family based on working at Burger King, McDonald's. Well, Burger King wasn't that.
Why they trying to act like that world still exists though?
No, it's not about that world not existing. It's why that world feeds into it. Because people are still assuming things are like they were before, where you can have a household that is based on you being a regular person.
Full-time employee.
Exactly. Full-time employed at one job.
Correct.
For most people, you can't. And on top of that, when you get to the mutant level, you know, it's just the world is so different when you get to six figures because of how many things are set up for you. Like, I never knew beforehand that there's a backdoor Roth. They don't teach you that shit. Yeah. Backdoor Roth is called, I make so much fucking money that I can't go with the regular $19,000 plus the $6,000. I need to jettison this other $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in the back door. Now, if you're poor or just a regular person, because America's rapidly becoming a third world country, so we need to stop the bullshit.
It's been a third world country. So
we have third world countries in our Providence is what we call states.
Correct, Alabama.
Big
Look,
facts.
first and foremost, Alabama is as close to hell as you could ever get.
Yeah.
But
hey, Mississippi right next to it.
Arkansas.
Right next to it.
And then
All those flower states.
Yeah, Arkansas.
All those flower states in the middle.
And then you got those parts of Florida that ain't Tampa or Miami. But
Correct.
Miami has a third world country within.
In Orlando.
Exactly. Broward County is basically third world.
Like, there's Miami and there's South Beach. Know the difference, motherfuckers. Like,
if you don't know that South Beach is the part that you want to be in, then you already lost before it began. But that's what I'm saying.
Pretty bad too, right?
Which one?
Louisiana's pretty bad too, right?
Louisiana is
It's
devil's kitchen. All right.
Yeah, it's swamp country, but honestly, it's like a perfectly dysfunctional functioning body.
Only because people in Louisiana have Louisiana standards and dreams.
Yeah.
Most of the rest of the country has these high ass standards and these high ass dreams,
Louisiana
and you just can't get it. So that's why when we're going back to Kevin Samuels, him telling women that, hey, if you're gonna get a guy who has who makes $200,000,
they're not gonna get him.
No, they can, because there's plenty of women who do. The problem is when they get that man, it's like, I'm sorry, bro, but that nigga's got options. Like one woman who called in, she was hilarious because she was like, you know, he goes on trips with his buddies. It's like, so cheating Sundays.
My favorite religious holiday.
You ain't shit. But basically, she was like, but I want him to go on these trips with me. And it was like, no. Kevin had to break it down for her. The trips are to get away from you.
Yeah.
Like, the trips aren't, this is not an us thing. She's like, yeah, but I could do things with him and the other girl. It's like, no. The trips are for him to whatever. Because he was like breaking down for her, all right, how much does your stuff that, well, he handles all that. So he's paying for you. You don't worry about anything. Anything that you ask for, he gives you.
She's already
you got a new car. It's like, so why do you want to mess up the system that you have? Because you realize he could divorce you because she already had a kid and then she just had his kid. He's like, you realize he could divorce you. Can you find another man like this? And she was like, I guess I need to let this nigga have these trips. And I was like, yes, you need to let this nigga have these trips because that's the lifestyle you want. If you want a regular lifestyle where it's two people and y'all working together 50-50 or 40-60 or whatever y'all decide, then that's cool. But if you want a nigga to literally take care of you like a princess, please know, kings had concubines for a reason.
Perfect example is what is that movie? Think Like a Man.
But she thinks she could cheat on him nowadays.
All right, remember Taraji P. Henson's character on Think Like a Man is the perfect example because Michael Ealy was the guy that she was into, and he obviously didn't make as much as she did.
I didn't watch that movie. He watched it.
Oh no, I did. And
he did.
No, that's exactly what you're talking about.
So basically, Michael Ealy was an aspiring, chef, wanted to be blah blah blah, and he wasn't making as much as she was. He was pretty much broke. And Morris
Well,
Chestnut.
I mean, he was
Paycheck to paycheck.
he's a regular guy.
But he has ambitions
compared to her.
But he has
No, but I'm saying he's a regular guy.
No. He was working to become a successful chef.
Yeah,
Like,
but
he
I'm
was
saying
starting
look
business.
at the standard.
But my thing is Morris Chestnut, her ex, successful guy on her level,
Correct.
didn't work out because who does he want to talk about?
Himself.
Who does the guy that ain't making as much about as you want to talk about and want to cater
Her.
to?
He was into her.
So you're not gonna get that perfect measure of that. Look at Kim and Kanye. They too much set up in themselves. That shit ain't gonna work. Regardless if y'all got kids, regardless.
If it ever worked, it may have all been an
So,
act. We don't know.
It's like you can't be a breadwinner and then marry a breadwinner and expect everything to work out perfectly.
Why opposites attract. You guys have to be different.
So,
Well, it's not necessarily just opposites, but what he's saying is right. Like, the reason I kept trying to draw it back to Michael
Is it
Ealy's a regular guy is because most people in America, the average amount salary is like in the $40,000 range. You can't buy
Household
shit.
is like 50.
Exactly. Household is 50. You can't buy shit with that salary that's not planned, budgeted for, or you're in deep debt. So if you're looking for a regular guy to live a regular lifestyle, then you got to lower your standards. But the women who call into Kevin Samuels, the thing that links all of them together is they want to be the girl that I talked about first. The woman who she can just pop out babies, get a Chanel bag whenever she wants, Birkins all the
can't
time.
handle
But
it.
that's not how all women
No,
are.
those women.
Those women.
Those
because
women.
the women, well, yes, the majority. But what we're saying is the women like D, you, and like you, Lady Godiva, version 2, is that the women who actually want to build with a guy are in the minority. And even some people in the stands who aren't paying attention right now on their phones. But I'm saying the women who want to build with someone are a minority. The women who are coming up that we call thoughts, to be honest, they're not thoughts. They're the new version of women.
Yeah.
She don't want that work.
Because remember
She
that
wanna
question.
come in when it's successful.
Exactly. Remember
When
when
he's a doctor, not the student.
No. Not when he's a doctor. Remember when they asked, what was it, 150 women on. I mean, it was a bad idea to ask him in Florida, but they asked 150 women
That blew my mind.
would they date a man who made $600,000 as a doctor or a drug dealer who made $2 million a week, and almost
dealer.
every single
Drug
woman
dealers,
chose
yeah.
the drug dealer.
it's been normalized though.
That's what I'm saying.
All of them.
That has become
You want
that is
children?
the average.
How
they
the
don't,
fuck you want your
they
kids
don't
in this
care
shit?
about
All
that.
right, so
stupid bitches.
I'll speak on. All right,
Right.
coming. Cause I know I spoke ill of the.
Thoughtarinas?
Yes.
Thoughtalinas?
Or coming from toxic, I can say in the most respectful terms, I come from what I look down on. And
He's got toxic stock.
yes, but I changed.
You talking about your family?
His whole lineage, nigga.
Because I feel like you're talking about your mama, bro.
he
That's
talking
too far, bro. Let your mom, don't even talk about your mom.
Nah, keep it 100, King. Keep it 100.
Brother,
Look,
I come from a two-parent
What I'm
household, so I
saying
don't know.
is-
You come
Yeah,
from
yeah,
good
yeah.
stock.
I'm not gonna lie. Everybody in here comes from a household that I wish I came from.
Uh-oh.
And everybody
Oh, damn,
I knew,
this got
but,
personal
but,
real quick.
But, no. I'm saying like, it's
No,
not,
no. He wishes.
It's a household of
You ain't
like,
seen this spot in Chicago. That
middle-
might make you
middle
think differently.
class stability. But I came from low class with rules, and I hated that shit because I was jealous of my friends that got to run around the streets until midnight when they were like 10.
Yeah, but how
12,
many of them
15.
end up dead?
Exactly.
That's Chicago.
I can't reach back. I got one friend I know that I grew up with that is alive and doing well, and he was
that's
different.
sad.
Whoa, nigga. 1 out of what? 1 out of 10? 1 out of 15?
One out of
20?
every. Like,
God
I'm talking,
damn, nigga.
yeah, I only know one that I can reach back to.
You look back in your kindergarten book.
And-
Dead,
but like and the other nigga-
jail,
the
dead.
other nigga that is alive and well, and I guess I can reach out on social media. He is an aspiring Terrence Howard double for fucking Empire. And
That show's still on.
That's a literal job description?
that's what he was.
He was a body double.
He was the
Terrence Howard.
but he was the hooping light skinned nigga that everybody loved in high school.
How far white-skinned men have fallen.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at
Steph
is
Curry got us.
what I'm getting at.
Steph Curry holding up the whole
What I'm
light-skinned
getting at
tribe.
is I'm not looking from the other side of tracks like judging.
lost by 50
I knew
points.
I didn't want to repeat
that
the
was
cycle.
a terrible loss.
Kind of thing. Like I didn't want to repeat the cycle, and I look at what I am familiar with and be like, fuck y'all. I'm changing the narrative. If you ain't looking to change the narrative, you gonna
Can
keep
you
the
see
cycle
yourself
going.
with kids doing that same kind of shit, or you'll be a little less?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
doing
Nah,
the same.
he gonna be
fucking-
Requires
100.
the rules and well, they won't be.
Oh no, but that's the
Yeah.
thing. I actually learned to appreciate the rules now. Like I'm not gonna be as strict as my mom was because some of the shit was just mean and they were just lazy.
That's because of your environment too. The
Yeah.
environment was different.
Well, also that was a part of the big thing is she was trying to keep you
Yeah,
safe.
they were keeping me
But the
safe.
problem is you can't keep me safe if you still doing some of the same shit that these niggas is doing.
I mean, but that shit also kept me alive when I was in the Air Force. So
But that kept you alive because you knew the mentality
certain
thing.
things, it provided certain thought processes that I wouldn't have got if they didn't do that. Like that whole, we all said you can tell when a motherfucker ain't been spanked or at least got their ass whooped and for a less extent beaten. You can
Correct.
tell because we got more mass shootings. So
I mean, that's true. We used to have rifles in the car all the time,
Yeah.
no mass shootings. Then we stop spanking niggas, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden we got all these mass shootings. Because I think a lot of white kids, if they just got beaten more, they wouldn't be doing these mass shootings.
and we ain't talking about to push your kid down the stairs. It's hide all the belts in the
well,
house.
that's not discipline. That's abuse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a beating.
It is.
Yes, pushing your kid down the stairs
Look.
is abuse.
Look,
What
but
they do?
you laugh when you do it. It's different.
No matter what you do.
Tell him, D.
You disrespect me in my motherfucking house, nigga. And you on them stairs, you might get punched down them goddamn stairs.
No.
To a boy, not a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
boys
mean,
not to a
classic
girl.
sexism is always in play.
We ain't
Yeah.
raising no sissies.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
No, that's
If your
not what
son
it is.
disrespect you, you definitely. And you out them stairs, you gonna.
No lie, hey, no real talk. If you don't check your son when he gets to that size where he's bigger than you, shit's gonna be complicated.
Correct.
Well, no, you got to check him before then.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's what I'm saying.
otherwise,
That's what, yeah.
Put the
otherwise,
fear
yeah.
of God in them.
Exactly.
Everybody, I don't know about you because you keep saying you grew up privileged.
No, I didn't.
You
I
grew
grew
up
up down the street.
you grew up
I
black
did
privilege.
No, you grew up black
Black
privilege.
privilege.
Well,
You could've-
That's sad if that's privilege.
Every
Well,
black,
no.
Think
Think about your
is.
lifestyle. So
It
I'm not gonna
is.
go into any specifics, but think about who your dad was. Think about what
She
your mom
worked.
did.
She
Think-
worked for herself.
But think about the structure that they had for y'all. Yeah, your sisters got away with a lot of shit, but you
That's
was
not fair.
you was in the middle, and you were the only boy.
That's not fair
So,
either.
but you just
They
said
should've had another
sexism. Sexism is
Yeah.
real. It's real. That's the
who?
reason that your sister got away with some of the shit she got away with. that You
Yeah.
didn't get away with.
They said it on the More Than an Athlete podcast. If you had twins, one is a boy, one's a girl, and they both fall, you're gonna pick up the girl and tell the boy to get up.
Correct.
I mean, I would do that too.
I know, but that's what we're saying. That's why you didn't get some of the things, but you had a good household upbringing. Like that's what a lot of people didn't, and that's the difference. I think that's what it makes.
I got cousins that are a little bit bigger than me or my size, and they challenge their authority figures because they weren't checked when they were
Bro,
small.
just let it go. It ain't even that serious.
But that's the other thing is we never talk about that. Like nigga, it's really never that serious.
Yeah,
It's
like like if you think about every fight you ever had with somebody, you probably think back like I probably could have avoided that.
I probably could have handled that better.
Well, but that's the thing we talk about with the, like, you just got to check them to know, like, for a sense of fucking hierarchy. Animals do it. Like, they
Yeah.
do it to worse extent.
It's not
but-
even that. Like 9 times, like the shit that niggas kill over nowadays, bro. I'm like, bro,
Exactly.
Man, he made me feel.
you won't even know
What
these
did he make
niggas
me
in
feel
5
like?
years.
I was
bro.
angry.
Like,
As soon as you get out of high school, you know none of these
how
niggas.
do y'all look
Like
at y'all
4 or
parents
5
still?
of
Y'all
them.
grown as men with your own lives and shit, but they still.
I
are
wouldn't
your-
fight my dad. I still probably wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
And
yeah,
even
there's
if you know
nothing
you
that
can
your
whoop his
dad can
ass.
tell you where you can be like,
I'm
I'm
pretty
addicted to
sure
this
that'd be a good fight. You know,
Yeah.
he's too old though. He can't do it.
He can't do it the way he used to.
But those are morals that don't exist.
Bring back
though.
40
I
year old
still wouldn't even do it.
I honestly think that shit is dying with our generation. I think we're the last generation that don't think to challenge our parents.
I don't think my daughter would.
No.
ever do that.
You are 1,000% right.
I don't think my daughter
We
would.
are the
But
last
you raised
generation.
your daughter off of old morals.
I'll beat her ass.
And reason I say, all right, like y'all
I
are.
won't. She's a girl.
Don't count the
I
triples
want a
of
boy.
parents like y'all. That
I mean,
do
a
it.
slap still counts as an
Count,
asshole.
count
still
the
wouldn't hit
count
no girl. I
the
don't hit
friends
girls.
and coworkers y'all got
don't
that
think
You don't want to have
they
any
grew
weird
up
sexual
the
kinks.
same way,
shouldn't hit no daughters.
and they still ain't doing that with their kids. Because I don't want, like, black people do it the worst. I don't want them to not have what I didn't have. But you had discipline, motherfucker. Give them at least that. Like,
I know, because my goddaughter.
It depends on what it
she's
is.
spoiled as shit. I mean, I
Cause like it's certain things. Like my daughter asked for some Jordans recently, and I was like, I ain't got no Jordans, so that ain't gonna happen. I didn't buy them.
did you
Besides that one
did you
pair.
steal them from the other kids?
What I'm saying is, you don't deserve
Why
no
is
Jordans.
the peanut gallery coming in here and
so you can
stitching?
clock in.
Matter of fact, take them Jordans on your feet off now.
These ain't Jordans, these Air Max.
Air Max.
A 95.
They look exclusive.
Nah,
do look
they
exclusive.
came out 4th of July for America.
Matter of fact, is that a clean T-shirt you got on?
Nah, it's dirty. She got makeup on it. You don't even see it. This thing disgusting. I've been
Nigga,
outside
are we
all day.
stitching on the peanut gallery?
Yeah. She put makeup on my shirt.
Hey, we ran out of juice. No.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for giving us a listen. We really appreciate all the support. Please follow us on Twitter at EVYD Black Men, Instagram Everyday Black Men, and the Everyday Black Men Facebook page. Shout out to my co-hosts Armstead, Ari, and DJ Mike. Couldn't have a great show without y'all. Also, shout out to our special guests, this week, and we'll be right back with another episode next week. Peace.